Dear Dina, my husband and I have been married 37 years and we have 4 wonderful children. All of them are married. 3 of the 4 have moved out and are making lives of their own. Our concern is our live-in son, aged 34, and his wife. Currently, they have both been out of work for about a year or so. We are supporting 4 people on 2 salaries. We've had numerous conversations about job searches, unemployment, and disability for our son's wife, who has some mental issues that seem to keep her out of the workforce. The closer we get to our retirement dream in the next 3 to 5 years, of which they're aware, of selling our house and moving into a retirement community, the more anxious I feel. When we try to approach our son with new ideas and resources or remind him of our time frame, he goes on the defensive and insists he's trying daily and extremes guilty for taking advantage of us and feels like a failure. My husband and I take part of the responsibility, enabling them in the situation, but we're at a loss as how to fix it. Our other children and some friends mention the tough love approach, but I can't seem to bring myself to put them out because I fear the worst. Signed, Tough Love Hurts in Frederick.
I'm really sorry that you're going through this. This is supposed to be your glory years, right? You're getting ready for retirement, celebrating with friends and family, making the most of just really looking forward to that. And it's like, ugh, I don't know if I can look forward to that. Congratulations on 37 years together. That's wonderful. Congratulations on your other children launching wonderful. This is like a failure to launch type of a situation, of which there's kind of an extreme situation I hear going on in this scenario I'm picking up. So you admit to enabling with your husband and not requiring them to do anything, not requiring them to, actually requiring, as opposed to just suggesting, here's some resources, like actually putting your foot down saying, hey, this is what you need to do for this time frame and otherwise it can't work. But then the other extreme is cutting off completely. And living in the extremes is not smart. Trust me, been there, done that over and over again. It's a cycle that's not healthy. Somewhere in the middle is where you need to be. So our jobs as parents, and you've done this with your other children, is to work yourself out of a job. For some reason, we don't know, so I don't know if, and maybe nothing went wrong. It just didn't work with this one child. So I would say assign chores, assign responsibilities if you haven't already done so. Hey, you're doing all the yard work. We can't afford to pay someone. You're going to be changing oil on our cars because we can't afford the mechanic now. Put an actual, this is what needs to happen from now on until we sell the house. The other thing you can do, maybe you've done this, is suggest that they look for free stuff on Marketplace or eBay. Refurbish it and sell it. That just takes your time, and of which it seems like your adult child with his wife has. So maybe those are some suggestions I have. Somewhere in the middle is where you can be. You've got to start requiring them to contribute to the household they are living there. That's my advice.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, and I hear her predicament. I think there have to be hard and fast final dates. Okay, I need this done by this date, or I'm sorry, you have to go. I'm telling you, when your child says, I feel like a failure, I'm sorry for taking advantage, I feel guilty, they have learned that gives them another month, another 6 weeks. And they've learned that makes her feel bad and keeps things going.
So manipulation.
It is total manipulation after all this time. As a parent who has been manipulated before, look, I think, it's tough. You don't want to do it, but I'm saying, the tough love, the hard and fast, I'm sorry, you have to go. Here are the resources. Now you need to go do them. The door is locked. The locks are changed as of this date. It's the hardest thing you have to do as a parent, but when they come through on the other side and they show what they can do on their own, it is the most proud moment you may ever have. So what I'm saying is tough love is hard and it does hurt. They have to learn to swim on their own, though. You can give them all the resources in the world, but if they're not going to take it, then there's nothing else you can do. I mean, it's heartbreaking and it's awful. And I do agree in the meantime, up until that, and give them 6 months, right? Give them 6 more months. Is it going to do? Give them 6 months. But in the meantime, yes, they should be cleaning your house, doing the dishes, doing the laundry, mowing the lawns, and all of that.
So Here's the thing, you know, you didn't, it's not a failure on your part. I don't want you to feel, because obviously your other children are very successful, so don't own something that's not yours. Dear Dina, 7:45 and 9:45, you've got questions, we've got some suggestions, you can take them or leave them, but please click and ask. Key103radio.com.